Our gig speed network not only downloads files up to 20 times faster, we go beyond fast with 4G backup for complete reliability. So if the unexpected happens, you stay up and running. We lost power.
But not to that.
I want that.
Start now and get a $500 prepaid card. Call now. Comcast Business. Beyond fast.
Tonight at 11 o'clock, after a horrifying crash, it is a miracle anyone survived. We're going to take you behind the scenes of the rescue efforts on 295.
And our rain is just about out of here. We're taking a closer look at the cloud cover when that finally moves out of here and what it looks like for your weekend. That's coming up.
Only on 7.
Thank God for allowing me to have a favor on us, allowing me to be able to raise her and be a part of her life.
He's a D.C. cop, his daughter a comedian. The two will leave you in stitches. See how she's taking over Instagram.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11 on your side.
And right now at 11, 2 people killed after a wrong-way driver caused a horrific crash on 295. The miracle is that more people weren't killed.
Firefighters were scrambling to pull people from a 4-car wreck, cars on fire. Tonight, those first responders from Engine 15 and Rescue Squad 3 resting after completing a 24-hour shift early this morning.
3 of the victims are now being monitored in the hospital. Jay Korf now with the developing story.
We're learning more about the heroes, the victims, and the survivors of this horrific overnight crash in the southbound lanes of 295 in D.C. The aftermath caught on camera by a passing driver. That driver at one point pulls over to allow a vehicle from Engine Company 15 to arrive. Fire officials say personnel from Engine 15 and Rescue Squad 3 were among those who pulled people to safety from the burning vehicle. 2 perished in this crash. 3 others were injured, some seriously. We went to that fire hall today in Anacostia. Those involved in the rescues are off until Monday. We certainly hope to tell their story next week. The police are also involved in this incident because, according to authorities, this crash was caused by a car going the wrong way on 295. We also noticed something out of the ordinary when we drove by the now cleared crash scene. About 150 yards away, resting on the side of the road, is the entire bumper to a vehicle. We don't know for sure if it came from one of the cars involved in the crash. The license plate is still attached.
Live outside MPD headquarters, where just within the last hour, authorities released their first significant update on this incident. And the headline, the person who they believe caused this crash was going the wrong way on 295, is among the dead. Reporting live in the district, Jay Korf, ABC 7 News.
Jay, thank you. And last week, Virginia announced it completed testing almost 1,800 rape kits left untouched. Tonight, Maryland is taking a step closer to ensuring victims in its state find justice as well. The General Assembly passed a measure mandating law enforcement send rape kits to crime labs within 30 days of receiving it. The House vote unanimous. Another bill also creates a grant program to pay for more testing. The Baltimore Sun recently reported 10 of the biggest police departments in Maryland have at least 6,500 kits awaiting testing.
Disgraced comedian Bill Cosby says not so fast on a defamation settlement. 7 women sued after Cosby claimed that they lied about sexual misconduct allegations. The terms weren't disclosed, but in a statement, Cosby said his insurance company, AIG, settled without him knowing about it. He said he is not paying anything to anyone and now is pursuing counterclaims. Cosby is currently in prison for sexual assault.
Now to a 7 on your side update. After revealing an animal abuse investigation at a Fairfax Petland that has since been shut down and lost its franchise license, Animal Control is taking the remaining rabbits to a shelter. Petland is working on moving puppies to other stores. To see our original reporting and what is alleged to have happened in the store, just download the ABC 7 News app.
Well, the acting head of the FAA says inspectors who certified the grounded Boeing 737 MAX jets are properly trained. Now, the chairman of the Senate Commerce Committee said that whistleblowers claimed that wasn't the case. The certification of MAX now is under scrutiny following 2 crashes in Indonesia and Ethiopia. And in the meantime, Boeing says it has found yet another software issue on the 737 MAX planes. The company says this is not related to the potential cause of the